Alright. Balance adjustment time, guys. Let's go. Yo, Pedro, don't spoil the balance adjustments. I haven't read them yet. I know who got balance adjustments, just don't spoil whether they're good or not. I hope no one does, because I haven't read them yet. Alright. I have to make it clear, Pedro, before anything. Otherwise, people will come in here saying all sorts of wacky shit, dude. Alright. Certain characters have been adjusted to improve game balance. Alright, dude, let's go. Game balance. The game balance. Alright, so we got blue Shanks, my guy. Not green Shanks. We have blue Shanks. Egghead Luffy. Egghead Zoro. Egghead Sanji. The free-to-play trio themselves, dude. Free-to-play trio themselves. For those of you who did not manage to get them free-to-play because you weren't playing at the time of their rewards being given out, my prayers go out to you. But the free-to-play trio themselves and Blue Shanks for the second time. I only pray that Bandai do the right thing and increase the speed of Blue Shanks' normal attacks, dude. Please. Someone tell me that they increase the speed of his normal attacks. I want to see this man be faster than Nezjuro himself using normals, bro. That's what I want to see. That is what we need in this game, bro. I want to see Blue Shanks speed his ass all the way to the mid-flag. Alright. Oh, we're starting with the big boy himself. Adjusted normal attack. Let's go. I don't see any speed in here. God damn it. Damn. Increase attack range, increase distance forward, increase... Oh! That's good enough, my guy. That's good enough, dude. It's half of what I wanted, but it's good enough. Yes. Yes. Increased range. What's up, Ace? Increased distance of the flinch when enemies are hit. Okay. Ace, 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 you better delete your comment. Don't spoil me, bro. Ace, stop this, dude. I haven't read it yet. I'm literally in the middle of reading it. Don't spoil me, bro. Don't ruin my time, dude. This is my moment. They literally changed nothing here. Okay. Okay. Increase attack range, I guess. Thank you. Oh, right. Skill 1 is his counter. I forgot about that. They didn't change the power at all. Still has knockback. Still has 150 recovery. And when it fails, it's still 377. And it's still cooldown of 33 seconds. So, all they did was increase the range. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're looking good here. Guys, don't judge him too soon, bro. I'm sure that even though the damage has not changed at all, this increased attack range will make a big difference. You know, I have a belief that Tanapi understands that this needs to have multi-hits, and so he put multi-hit on here, I'm sure. When the counter succeeds, it's multi-hits. It's not a single hit, right? He will one-shot Nas with the counter, right? I'm sure. I'm not judging him at all. I'm not. I am accepting him. I am being accepting, Headhunter. I'm accepting Shanks for who he is. Alright, skill 2. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Cooldown is a little bit short. Okay. Alright. From 44 down to 36. Okay. You know what? W cooldown. Yep. W, you know, like it could have they could have lowered it to like 25 or 26. But you know what? 36 is okay. We'll accept this. I understand this being above 30 because it's a counter. I don't understand this, but you know what? We don't have any nullify nullify 1 HP. We don't have nullify revive on his skills, but I'm sure in the traits they will have it. I believe Tanapi did not do me wrong. BMV! Don't spoil me, dude. BMV, I haven't read it yet, okay? Let me read the traits, dude. I believe still, even with BMV's comment, I believe that Shanks is good, okay? I believe in Tanapi, dude. Tanapi will not do us wrong. Ugh. Nullify stun. When nullifying status effects is inflicted by the enemy, boost defense by 50% for 10 seconds. I'm assuming that the nullify stagger got put somewhere else. But they increased it by 5 seconds, dude. Bro. They increased it by 5 seconds, bro. Bandai, you goats, dude. Bandai, you absolute goats, bro. You increased it by 5 seconds, dude. I appreciate that. You know what? Shanks just got 1 rank up on the tier list, dude. Put that man 1 rank up because he got 5 seconds longer on his defense buff. Let's go! Who's clapping? I am, of course. Of course, Thunder, dude. Why would I not be clapping? He got an extra 5 seconds of defense buff! Why would I not be clapping, Thunder? Extra 5 seconds of defense buff, dude. When attacked by an enemy who can change elements, remove the attack increase and reduce damage received by 30%. Yes, dude, counter Kizaru, bro. Counter Kizaru. Get that dumbass out of league, dude. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Who else changes elements? Oh, EX Zoro, dude. Let's get this dumbass out of league. Yes, let's go. Get rid of Onigashima Zoro, dude! I've been sick and tired of him in League, bro! That man has been ruining the entire game for too long, dude! So trash! Thank you, Blue Shanks, for getting rid of my GOAT! Yes, dude! Onigashima Zoro out of the meta! Let's go! When counter succeeds, inflict itself with red-haired hockey. That's what we needed, dude. Yes! 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 Guess what? Even if you inflict yourself with red-haired hockey, this dumbass is probably gonna remove it anyway. But it's okay. I don't know. I don't remember how Kizaru actually removes states. Is it only for runners or something? Hopefully. While he's in red-haired hockey state, he can no longer be targeted by normals. Yes! Yes, dude! And status nullification? Oh my god, dude! Status nullification is on his red-haired hockey state, dude. He doesn't have it innately, it's on his red-haired hockey state, bro. Yes! Thank you, Bandai, dude! This is literally Film Red Shanks in blue version, dude. He's literally just become Film Red Shanks in blue version and he can't teleport. What a goat, bro. What a goat, dude. Bro, I don't know what's better. Spain winning the FIFA or Shanks getting nullified status on his red-haired hockey state, dude. You guys tell me what's better, dude. When attacking an enemy while you are inflicted with red-haired hockey, nullify 1 HP. Yes! What do you mean, Hawkeye? This is goated, dude! Once again, While he is inflicted with red-haired hockey, I'm sure there is nobody who can remove his states, dude. Not a single person can remove his states. Snake, I'm looking at you, you freaking dumbass. There is no way that Snake is gonna do shit, dude. Go straight for Snake, dude. You have fast normals. I'm sure you can break her flames before she removes your red-haired hockey state, dude. I guarantee you that you can remove her flames before she removes your state. Go ahead, dude. I believe. When your team has less treasure secured, boost cooldown time of speed of skills by 50%. Okay, that's that. You know what? You know what? I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it, dude. Oh, King can too? Well, guess what? He has 3 hits on his normal attacks faster than the speed of light, Headhunter. King ain't doing shit, dude. King who? This man is gonna wipe King off the flag. Just watch, dude. After KOing an enemy, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 50%, defense boosted by 30%. Alright, dude, let's go. 30% here. We got 50% here. We got damage reduction here. My boy is living. Hell yeah. He does a moon flip, literally, dude. My boy is Michael Jackson out here, dude. Alright, when your HP is 30% or more reduced another reduced damage! Bro, this man is living! Who's killing him? Zoro Sanji? Hell no! This man will live everything, bro! And resist stagger and being down. What a goat, dude! After KOing an enemy... I actually didn't even look at this, so they changed it from 70. I really should pay attention to these, if I'm being honest. They didn't change anything here. So it went from 70. Wait a minute. Did this get worse? Did this get worse? Does that mean that if he's below 30% HP, he'll be downed? If he's below 30% HP, he's gonna be downed, right? Did they cuck my boy? Okay. I mean, I guess if you're below 30%, you're gonna get one-shot by a normal attack from Zoro Sanji anyways. It's not like it really matters, but... Just saying, dude, that, like, he's gonna be downed after being below 30% now. I mean, I don't know, dude, like, maybe it's just me, but I would rather if he still had the not being downed, you know, trait. That would be nice, dude. After KOing an enemy, increase attack by 25% up to 100. So this has not changed at all, dude. He still needs to KO to increase his damage, but guess what? Guess what? So far, from what I've read, his damage has not changed, even a bit. His damage is exactly the same. So what that tells us is if he cannot KO Zoro Sanji before, there ain't no way in hell he's KOing them now. His damage is already good, not enough to KO, Gus. You know how tanky units are nowadays? Who's he KOing, Gus? Tell me. Tell me right now, who is this man KOing? Let's say you use long distance Griffin Slash. Who is he KOing, Gus? Tell me. Give me a list right now. Who is he KOing with a Griffin Slash? BB? Hell no. Ain't no way, dude. Red BB? Maybe. Blood, like dark BB? Hell no. If he's 100, okay, but I'm telling you, how is he gonna get to 100 is what I'm saying, Gus. Gus, the question is, how do you get to 100 How do you get to 100 if you can't even get to 25? Is what I'm saying, Gus. How do you get to 100 if you can't get to 25? When attacking attackers, increase damage dealt by 30%. Alright. Reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 3%. Perfect. When HP is 30% or more, reduce critical damage received from enemies. And 1 HP will be left even if KO. So nothing changed, and nothing changed. So far, yeah, don't spoil, Gus. But so far, you literally said that Egghead Zoro got a better buff, Gus. That's spoiling. So far, from what I gather from this, Shanks has increased range of his skills and normals. Wow. They increase the range of his skills and normals. This is what we were waiting for, guys. Guys, this is what we were waiting for. This is what we wanted. Guys, you guys wanted this, guys. You guys asked for Shanks buffs, and Bandai said, watch me. Y'all said, give us the Shanks buff that we deserve, and Bandai, Tanapi literally retweeted that shit. Tanapi retweeted that shit. And said, I got you. He said, I got you, bro. What do you mean? It's not the wrong Shanks, dude. He basically... Dude, can you not see? BMV, he literally turned the blue Shanks into green Shanks for you. This is what you wanted. He turned blue Shanks into green Shanks. That's what he did, dude. Tanapi said, you want green Shanks? I'll give you green Shanks. I'll change his color for you, too. Greens are a little bit hard to use right now because we have a lot of reds in the meta. So, I don't know if you really want to be using greens right now. So, you know what? I'll give you a blue. I'll do you one better. I'll give you a blue. Tanapi, dude, you are too goated, man. What a goat, dude. What a goat. Egghead Luffy, no changes to his normal attacks. Perfect. Just what we needed, dude. No change to normal attacks at all, dude. Couldn't have asked for anything better. When the enemy has no undefended treasure, speed increased by 30%. When the enemy has no undefended treasure... Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When the enemy has no undefended treasure area... When the enemy has no undefended treasure area... I don't get it. I don't get it. When the enemy has no undefended treasure area... When the enemy has no undefended treasure area... I don't get it. Not only do I not get it, but it never changed. At the beginning of the match. Or 5-0. But this is skill 1. But why would you waste... But it has a startup cooldown, so it's not at the beginning of the match, BMV. It has a... I know it's the teleport skill, I understand that. But it has a startup cooldown, so it's only when you have a 5-0. Why would you even put this in here? It literally means nothing. It literally means nothing. It contradicts it. Bro, what? What a waste of time, dude. Oh my... Bro, these goats, dude. Bro, they increased it by 1%, max 6 hits. That's an extra 6% damage on the enemies, dude. Let alone the last step that does 8%, dude. That's 1% higher, bro. Oh my god, dude. That's a whole 7% higher than it used to be, dude. It's a whole 7% higher than it used to be, bro. A whole 7%, dude. 7. You know what 7 is? 6'7"? 6'7", bro? It went from 6'7". Now it's 6'8". It went from 6'7" to 6'8". -2 for the cooldown. Post this reaction as a video. I got you. I got you, bro. Yo, someone tell me some sort of AI platform that can make a photo of Tana P as Jesus. Tell me and I'll make it right now. That'll be the thumbnail. My boys brings blessings to all, dude. Nullify shock and entrance, reduce damage received from enemy skills by 30%. That's good. You know what? You know what? That's a W. You can make it. Make it and Discord me, Ichimaru. I'll make that my thumbnail, dude. I would appreciate it if you did. When you capture the treasure, increase capture by 10% up to a max of 30. Exactly the same, so nothing's changed. Alright. I wanna just make this clear right off the gate. Someone tell me, is this Niji all over again or not? Please just tell me, yes or no, is this Niji all over again or not? It's worse than Niji? Oh no! Oh no! Every time you capture treasure 2 times, reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 50%, reduce the cooldown time of skill 2 by 50. Exactly the same, bro. I already see it, dude. I see this shit with a freaking my glasses, dude. I put microscopes on them shits, dude. I put microscopes on this shit, dude. Niji's not a free character. That's true, dude. It's the free trio, dude. The F2P trio, dude. The F2P trio. Yeah, he does have a new trait here. I'll admit. Headhunter, that is true. He does have a new trait here. He can't be worse than Niji because he has a new trait right here, dude. Unless this trait came from a different trait, I think they're cooking, dude. I think they're cooking. When respawn, increase the cooldown time of skill 1 by 50% and speed boosted by 30%. When respawn, increase the cooldown time of skill 1 by 50% and speed boosted by 30% for 10 seconds. Nothing changed. Perfect. Perfect. We didn't need anything to change, bro. Egghead Luffy is the number like 25 runner in the game already, dude. He doesn't need to be any higher than that, dude. My boy is already number 25. Someone's gonna say name 25 runners better than him. I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I don't have the brain power for that. When attacked by character type Navy, remove the enemy's attack increase and recover HP by 5%. Oh shit, dude. Kizaru's not killing him anymore. Yeah! Yeah! Kizaru! How do you like them apples, Kizaru? You couldn't beat Nika in Egghead? You can't beat Luffy in Egghead? Who can you beat in Egghead? Huh? Huh? Who you killing from Egghead? Zoro? Maybe. Maybe you just got Zoro. Lucci? Bro, you eat his ass. Alright, I'll give you Lucci, dude. You beat Lucci, but you ain't beating no Luffy's. I tell you that much, Kizaru. You ain't beating no Luffy's. Help Kuzan and Nuss with this Luffy buff. Literally, you're literally saving Sabo, dude. You are literally saving Sabo here. Sabo's stocks are going up. Every trait that I read, Sabo's stocks are going higher. When your allies are not near the area where your enemy's treasure, boost capture speed by 50%, resist stagger and being down. When your allies are not near the area around your enemy's treasure, boost capture speed by 50% and resist stagger and being down. I promise you, I did not just record that and play it again. I actually read 2 different sides of this. I did not just record it and play it again. I promise you, dude. Save time going to the other character? Nah, Headhunter. I'm enjoying myself, dude. Can you not see this greatness, bro? I can see Tanapi was cooking, bro. I can see that Tanapi was cooking, dude. He was cooking something. For sure, dude. When you capture the treasure, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 30%, recover HP by 20%. When you capture the treasure, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 30%, and recover a HP by 20%. I promise you I did not record that and play it again. When one-on-one with the enemy in the treasure area, 1 HP will be left even if KO'd by the enemy. When one-on-one... Okay, I'll stop. It's the same. It's the same. When attacked by an enemy with skill 2, reduce the cooldown time by 5% and increase the cooldown time of the enemy's dodging by 20%. 520. Alright. It's no 6-7, but it's 520. Tana Cries did it again. Just when I thought OPBR can't get worse, bro. I'm gonna be honest, like, are these the worst buffs in history? Now the real buffs? Okay, please, dude, someone give me something. Alright, I can see that no one touched his normal attacks. I really wish that they did. I honestly think that they could have increased his range. Now tell me, Haruka, where's the status null trait? I know. He still doesn't have status nullification, so Kuzan is breathing a cold sigh of relief, dude. A cold sigh of relief, bro. My boy is drinking tea in the Bahamas. Doesn't need no ice in it because it's already ice cold. He's breathing a cold sigh of relief, dude. But yeah, they didn't touch his normal attacks. I really think that they could have increased the range of his normals. At the very least, the range that it goes forward. I think that they could have made it a little bit longer in terms of its reach. But they didn't do anything to his normals. It kind of sucks. Skill power is the same, ignores defense, that's fine. Attack reduced by 20%. And effect time... They lowered it by 13 seconds, that's good. They added attack reduction. Is that useful? Is that useful for anything, I guess? I guess use lower Zoro Sanji's attack by 20%, I guess? I mean, sure. Maybe it'll help. King of Hell Hockey activation probability 100%. Really? He actually activates King of Hell Hockey? It's not even in here. Bro, it's not even in here, but he activates King of Hell Hockey through his skill 2 now. I thought that he always did that, but apparently he didn't. So, you know what, Tanapi? I'll give you that. Good job, man. Now we can activate it through his skill 2 as well. Oh yeah, right. You could only activate it by hitting the enemy or by capping the flag. Yeah, I remember now. It's 15 seconds, which is actually quite long. So as long as you don't get your state removed by, I don't know, like Snake or something, then I guess you'll be fine. Max enemies max HP 44% instead of 33. That's good. Ignore obstacles now. That's very, very good. Wait a second. Which skill is this? I wish it would tell you the name because I don't remember which one is which. I'm assuming this is the pound cannon, right? This one is the pound cannon. Bird dance. Okay, I don't remember. I'll have to look at it. Defense reduced by 20%. That's great, I guess. On Nuss, dude. I'm sure he'll be killing Nuss with that, dude. Guarantee you he'll be killing Nuss with that one, dude. Cooldown has not changed. Nullified stun and reduce damage from enemy skills by 30%. Okay, that's decent. 4 times in 3 seconds and puts itself with a King of Hell Hockey state for 15 seconds instead of 11 is good. An attack that deals fixed damage, 10% of enemy's max HP. And performs an attack. Did he? So he deals another fixed % damage when he hits the enemy. Okay, I didn't know that. Check Discord. Oh god, what have you done, Ichimaru? Goated. That's a thumbnail right there. Thank you, Ichimaru. I appreciate it. That's a thumbnail right there. I appreciate that. I'm not going to show you guys because you'll see it when it comes out as a video. The most goated of thumbnails, dude. Okay. Does not apply to invincible enemies, which is fine. When your character is inflicted with King of Hell Hockey, recover 50% of HP. When enough damage is taken to KO a character, can ignore the enemy and capture the treasure. Exactly the same, nothing's changed. When your character is inflicted with King of Hell Hockey, resist stagger, knockback, nullify, and mobilizing status effects. It's exactly the same. When you capture the treasure, recover HP by 30%, speed boosted by 20. That's actually good. If it didn't come from another trait, I think that's good. Yo, Pulse, what's up, man? When your allies are not near the area around your enemy's treasure, boost capture speed by 50% and resist stagger. Okay, so it's exactly the same. When in the treasure area, nullify immobilizing stats effects inflicted by the enemy and boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 50%. So, what did they change? Why is that shorter than this one? Or why is this one shorter than this one? They didn't change anything. Oh, they just made it when in the treasure area instead of... Okay, so it doesn't have to be your enemy's treasure. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. When you capture the treasure and put self with King of Hell Hockey for 20 seconds, that's the same. Reduce cooldown time skill 1 by 30%. When attacking an enemy with the skill Nullify trait, recover HP when enough damage is KO'd. So he's an... I mean, obviously he's not a Nust killer, but like, you know, he can do it if he wants to, dude. I'm sure he can do it if he wants to, but he's not really a Nust. Who is this for? If I can be obliged, who is this for? Who is this for? Like, honestly, like, I know it's not for Nus, because this man does not have enough damage to actually kill Nus. So who is this for, on a real? Kizaru? Kizaru doesn't revive, does he? He's a 1 HP, doesn't he? Maybe, yeah, maybe it's for himself, I guess. He does not have the damage to kill Nus, Pulse. There ain't no way, dude. His, how much, what is the, what is the, oh yeah, that's percentage damage. Skill power is 555. Alright. He does revive? Oh, okay. Kizaru does revive. Okay. I guess maybe Kizaru. I guess, Pulse, at best case scenario, you hit the skill 2 into skill 1 on Nus. If you can hit skill 2 into skill 1, then maybe you can kill him. Egghead Sanji got egg. Bro, dude, I want you to know, I thought this shit was over, dude. I did not know that. I forgot that Sanji also got a buff. I kind of wish that it was every step, including step 3. I'm gonna be completely honest. He got the Jabra effect here. I really wish that it was every step except as well as step 3, so he would be like Chopper. They didn't say when the buffs are. I think that's tomorrow. I think they usually have it here. I already knew about those. Oh, they actually didn't tell you. Yeah, they actually didn't tell you. Oh, okay. Is it up top? Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow, dude. Yeah. It's tomorrow, BMV. Where is Sanji? But yeah, the problem with this here... They're dying laughing at that pick. The problem with this here is that it's the Jabra effect. So if you give him all defense and no attack, then your first 2 hits are going to be very low, and you're not going to be able to break anyone's shield for the most part. You're not going to be able to deal much damage with the first 2 hits, is the problem that I see there. Because that was the Jabra issue before, is that you couldn't break a different Jabra's shield using your first 2 hits of your normal attack. You don't need normals. True, but like, they help. They still help Headhunter. Okay, so damage reduction is the same, recover 70% is the same. This is so it's 30%, it's 30 damage points higher. 30 damage points higher based on defense. 8 seconds, 90 to 1, 20, 20, 34. So nothing changed there, except this is 30 damage points higher. I mean, 30 damage points isn't like minuscule, but it's definitely not what he needed. He doesn't have any, like, ignore damage reduction, ignore defense, or anything on here, so it's kind of... Okay. 615 is good. Obviously it's the same. That's 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 2 seconds slower. Or, like, faster, sorry. You can see the difference, at least. Yeah, at least you can see a difference here. And here. It's better than Egghead Luffy, because at least there is a difference, you know. At least there is a difference, dude. When you or an ally receives damage from an enemy, increase defense by 5% up to 78. So before it was 3%, now it's 5. And reduce cooldown time of skill 2 by 3%, that's fine. When an enemy begins capturing one of your team's treasure areas, reduce the cooldown speed of skill 2 by 30%, speed boosted by 30% for 10 seconds. So that hasn't changed. So this hasn't changed, and this hasn't... Well, this has changed by 2%, which is good, but this hasn't changed at all. I mean, is it good? I feel like you would still get it up anyways to 70% pretty easily, but... The third hit of a normal attack is dealt based on defense rather than your attack. When dealing damage on the third hit of a normal combo, knock enemies back.
Here we go. Come on.
They didn't need this at all. That's not necessary. I think you could have left this exactly the same. It's literally exactly the same trait, just that they repeated the same shit that they already put in his skill. That's the only difference. They just put more of an explanation here to make it look longer, but it's actually exactly the same. So this is literally what they did with Niji as well, where they just changed one of the traits a little bit. They didn't actually change it. They just reworded it and just made it like here you go, here's a buff. That's what they've done here. They just reworded it and said, here you go, that's a buff. Before it was just skills. Now it's normals. No, but like I already understand. I understand that it's there. I understand that it's there. Oh, okay. No, I get what you mean. Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'm wrong. I'll admit defeat here, BMV. I was wrong. You're right. They put it up here, so it's not in the skill. They put it up here, so yeah, I get it now. I get it. Yeah, Pulse. No, I get it now. I understand I was being a little bit too negative. Tanapi was cooking here. Dude, he cooked, bro, alright? He cooked. For a set period of time after using skill 1, resist stagger being downed and knocked back, and recover 80% of damage received from an enemy. Okay. I mean, I would have rathered if it was like 50% of the damage that you dealt from skill 1 rather than it being 80% of the damage you receive, but I guess that's fine. Haruka wrong counter 2,357. That's actually pretty good if I can say so myself, Pulse. I thought that I was wrong a lot more than that, but you've proved me right. When attacking an enemy, 100% chance to reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%, recover HP by 5%. Actually, that's good. If it didn't come from any other trait, then that's good.
Here we go. Come on.
Resist stagger, knockback, and nullify status effects inflicted by the enemy when in the treasure area, not your captured treasure area. Please, for the love of God, do not use Sanji outside of his own treasure area. But, you know, I guess, you know, they want you to use Sanji as a runner sometimes, dude. Sometimes you need to use him as a runner. And when you do, I know, Pulse. When your HP is 50% or more, so it used to be 70, recover the treasure go at 50% above and reduce damage received by 50%. 50, 50, 50. It used to be 70, 50, 50, but now it's 50, 50, 50. Okay. When attacking something that has HP created, okay, that's the same. When your HP is 50% or more, increase damage to runners by 50%, can ignore the enemy and refill the treasure gauge. Again, 50. 50, 50, 50, 50. A lot of 50s in here, dude.
Here we go. Come on.
Okay. So those are the buffs, right? You're almost at the best part. Now I know about this one. I know about the new character types. I do know. But for now, let me just review these. So far, there are almost no changes besides the range and some little traits here and there. Egghead Luffy is about to cook trust. I mean, sure, dude. I feel like Lucci, Mihawk spoiled. Mihawk? No, but I know about this. So as like we do have, okay, but anyways, look, I'll review these first. So Blue Shanks has basically just become Green Shanks without the teleport. So that's fine. Egghead Luffy, not really much has changed. He's a little bit tankier, and he won't get killed by Kizaru, which is good, I guess, if you want to, like, say that. Lucci will still clap his ass, but, you know, it's fine, because at least he doesn't get killed by Kizaru, I guess. Egghead Zoro seems more interesting than all the other ones, I guess. Egghead Zoro seems like the best one from the batch, but we might... He has a good enemy here with Sanji. You know, there's only one problem with Sanji, is just that the fact that, you know, he's blue, and the best blue unit in the game is Zoro Sanji. So if you use Egghead Sanji, you can't use Zoro Sanji. I guess it doesn't really matter to those who didn't summon on Zoro Sanji. But for those who want to use Zoro Sanji, you can't use Egghead Sanji with him, so you're gonna have to run like Niji or something. Yes, it will release tomorrow, Ichimaru. I'll still call you Ichimaru even though you changed your name to Ichimaru. But yeah, so that's the only problem I see with him. Egghead Zoro is the same thing. Obviously, you can't run him with Zoro and Sanji, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. That's just what was bound to happen at some point. In any case, and obviously Egghead Luffy, you're not going to run Egghead Luffy with Zoro Sanji either because it's blue and red. You don't want to have to do that. Yeah, also, Kizaru counters will always have big fish to fry right now. We have bigger fish to fry. Yeah, that's true. Shanks can kill Nuss. No, because he doesn't ignore... well, he does, right? He does ignore lives, I think. But I think it's only when he's in red-haired hockey state. It's only when he's in red-haired hockey state. No, he ignores 1 HP, not lives. So no, Shanks cannot kill... No, he cannot kill... yeah, he can't kill Nuss. Unfortunately, he cannot kill Nuss. So I don't know why they brought Shanks, but thank God! Alrighty, Team London. But yeah, so far these buffs are extremely disappointing, if I can say so myself. I know that everyone is in agreement here that these buffs are extremely disappointing. Maybe tomorrow when the buffs actually come out, we will be able to see them in a new light. Maybe they'll be better than we thought. Hopefully. Luffy and Zoro, Egghead Luffy and Egghead Zoro, I can definitely see being better than we thought. Egghead Sanji I don't think he's going to be that much different to what he is now. I feel like he's still usable now, so he's not going to be that much different. I don't think he's going to change that much, but in terms of the actual buffs, I think Zoro and Luffy will look a lot better than Sanji and Shanks. Shanks, honestly, in my honest opinion, he is the worst of this batch. I honestly don't think that he's gonna perform at all, if I can be bothered, like, to even use him, but I don't think that Shanks looks good at all. Zoro's definitely looks like the best buff. Egghead Luffy has more, like, he's more tankier, which is good, but he still has 0 nullify status, which is... Luffy is the worst. I mean, Luffy will perform, but he will perform at the same level that he performs now, just that Kizaru won't kill him. Which I'm, like, for me personally, from what I've seen, the only the thing is, Kizaru was a big problem for Luffy. So these buffs on Luffy actually make him a lot better because Kizaru's not as much of a problem. But yeah, the not having nullify status is a huge issue for him. For Sanji does look a lot better, but he looks pretty much the same, like I said. Sanji performs just as well now as he probably will after his buff. I don't think much changed there. So, yeah, Shanks, like, I just say Shanks is, like, looks like the worst, because I feel like in this meta, he's gonna be the worst unit to use out of these 4. Out of these 4 characters, Shanks is gonna be the worst, the one that will perform the worst, in my opinion. We'll see when he actually comes out, though. Now, we do have 2 new character types, so 2 new support tags. We have the Supreme Grade Sword Wielder, which is increased damage to defenders by 15%. It is a strong statement, but we'll see, BMV. I will stand by that unless proven otherwise tomorrow. But this... I did say that they were going to be releasing this during the 7.5 Annie. I just didn't know which tag they were going to use. I was hoping that it would have been for Emperors, but it looks like that they put it onto Supreme Grade Sword Wielder, which I guess is fine. What I was going to do is I was going to go to Google and just Google, like, which characters have Supreme Grade, or which characters are confirmed. So I will actually go and look at that. I do want to do that. And Great Grade Sword Wielder, this actually looks really nice, if I can be honest. If I can be honest, this actually looks pretty nice. Just depending on who's on the tag. So, yeah. Skill 2 cooldown by 15% when you cap the treasure looks really nice. It just depends on who's on the tag, yeah. But, yeah, this one looks pretty nice as well. Depending on who's on the tag, it looks like we will be able to make Warlords with this as well, which is good. Hello Baichao says, not confirmed, it's Nas. Shanks not confirmed, it's Nas. Shanks is confirmed, though. Shanks is confirmed to have a Supreme Grade Blade. I'm fairly certain that Shanks is confirmed. Yeah. Anyways, so what I wanted to do was... Okay, so let me share the screen here. This is just gonna be like a, what would I even call it? Just like a let's see here. Okay, so I'll just use that here. Just move that there. So these are the Supreme Grade Blades. So, like, it's just some of them. I just did a quick Google search, so don't mind me. But every confirmed Supreme Grade Blade in One Piece rank. I don't care about the ranks, but we have Yakuza Kasen is Fuji. We have Edward Newgate. So we have Whitebeard, Gold Roger. We have Ace. We have Ethan, or Nas, Yoru, and that's it, I guess. Is what it says here. That's just what it says here. Do we have... So those are the 12 Supreme that we have, these ones. Edward, Roger, Fuji. And then these are the 21 Great Blades. So we have Zoro. This Sukiyaki. And we have Ryuma, Zoro, Oden, Hiyori, Zoro, Oden, Momonosuke. I don't know. I don't know. So there's no Shanks in here, but I'm pretty sure it's confirmed. I'm pretty sure they said that it was confirmed that he has a named blade. I just... maybe there's something else. Maybe there's something else. I'm gonna try my best. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really tell. But anyways, I can't tell myself. I'm too stupid.
Here we go. Come on.
Fuji is there. It was never confirmed that he is a Supreme Blade, I guess. Yeah. Griffin is his blade, but I don't know. Like, it is called Griffin, but yeah. In any case, we have quite a few characters that might, you know, meet these requirements. I wish that they would implement it already so that we could have seen what it looked like, but it doesn't look like we have that. But Roger and Whitebeard being in there is good. Wait, are you telling me that Rayleigh doesn't have a Supreme Grade Blade? I guess his blade changes, right? His blade is different, right? Here. Yeah, it's different, so it's not a Temu blade. Roger, Whitebeard, and Oden, yeah. Roger, Whitebeard, and Oden is good, especially if you want Roger Pirates or Whitebeard Pirates. So, Roger Pirates is reducing the status effect time, which is good. And then Whitebeard Pirates was... increase the duration of status of... Oh yeah, so this is the same as Warlords. So this is the same as Warlords, so that's actually good. You can already get Warlords without getting Whitebeard Pirates because you have Mihawk on there. So Mihawk is good that Mihawk is on there. If I can find 7 Warlords. How many Mihawks? We only have 2 Mihawks though. Law doesn't have a Great or a Supreme Blade, huh? I was really hoping that Law would be on here. Law has a Great Blade. He has a Great Blade. Okay. So Law will be good for getting that skill 2 cooldown on capping the flag. Mihawk will be good for the Supreme Blade. I guess we have to wait and see when it actually comes into the game. But obviously for Zoro's, you will be on there. You might not... will you be on there? You definitely will. You definitely will. You... he'll be on Great, but will he be on Supreme? No, he won't be on Supreme because he doesn't have Enma. He has to have Enma for him to be on Supreme. So we have 2, 3 Zoros on there. You will be on Great. These guys should be on Great, though. These guys should be on Great, all of the 2 years later Zoros. Enma is Great? Enma's not Supreme, are you sure? Enma's not Supreme? I thought Enma was a Supreme Blade. Damn. That sucks. Shusui was. That... I have to admit that sucks. A lot. Damn. Yeah, that means that this is... dude, this is gonna be a hard build, bro. We have the Fujis, we have Mihawk, we have Oden, we have Roger, we have Whitebeard. That's not... they don't share many tags, do they? I guess you would have to run double Fuji, Whitebeard to get Paramecia. You'd be able to run... what other tags would help you, though? With Mihawk, you can get Warlords, which is good, but... other than Warlords, what... I wonder if Tanapi will remember to give Whitebeard the Supreme Grade tag. Nah, he has to, dude. He has to. But besides, like, the problem is, besides Paramecia, no one shares... I guess Oden, because Oden has Roger Pirates and Whitebeard Pirates, right? He has Roger and Whitebeard. So I guess that works. In a way. There's 2 Rogers, right? We only have 2 Rogers, and that makes 4. If you were able to build Supreme... oh, but Shank... no, but Shanks isn't confirmed. Ah, you could literally have run Roger and Whitebeard Pirates at the same time. If we just had 2 more Roger Pirates, you could run Roger and Whitebeard Pirates. Oh, could you? No, you couldn't. No, you still wouldn't be able to. Because you'd need 4 Roger Pirates. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. No, yeah, you would. You would. If we just had... If Shanks had the Supreme Grade tag, you would be able to run them both. They literally contradict each other, do they? When HP is 50% or less, increase. No, they don't. How do they contradict each other, Poles? How do they contradict each other? This is for the effect time of status elements inflicted by enemies. This is... The other one is for the effect time of status effects inflicted by you. By you. So your states, your status effects that you inflict, so Mag, like Ice Ball, all of that stuff, this is basically Warlords, is what this is. When you're 50% or less. So Warlords is for when you're at high HP, this is for when you're at low HP. If that makes sense, Pose. So they actually work well with each other. It's not that they're in contradiction with each other, they just work well with each other, if I'm being honest. Will Shiki get the great grade tag? You can't remember what grade his feet are. I'm pretty sure he just... Are his feet, the swords on his feet, aren't they just swords that he stole from the prison? Were they actually great swords? I thought that he just stole them from the prison. I don't know. This tag was good on Egghead, bro. No, but, like, we don't have the other two... We don't have the other two, Roger Pirates to be able to run them both. Otherwise, that would have been a really good thing that we could have done. But I guess that's fine. That's okay. Oh my god, dude, I've been talking about this for an hour, dude. I have not played a single game. All I've done is talk about goddamn traits. That's crazy. The time really flies when you're having fun, dude. When y'all are enjoying yourselves. I haven't lost a single game, dude. Crazy. Alright, we'll go back into League. I want to see the tag when it's completed because I can't judge it the way that it is right now. Is what I'll say. Right now, I have no way to judge the tag because I want to see what they actually add to it and what they don't. Kaido actually is missing a metal set, I believe. Yeah. Runner Mihawk coming. I mean, if you want to tie the half Annie to these buffs, then it is still Egghead again, besides Marineford Shanks. It is once again Egghead. So that is something to point out. We are more and more looking like it's going to be Egghead for half Annie, unfortunately. Most likely Nika Boni. But we'll see. Did they pan over to Cross Guild at all during Egghead? Yes. Buggy did his speech, right? Pulse? I believe Buggy does his speech when Mihawk and Crocodile have him are going to try to kill him, and then he does that speech about wanting to find the One Piece. I believe he does that in Egghead. It's an Egghead spin-off, isn't it? Tell me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong there, for sure. But I believe that was an Egghead spin-off. I mean, I would love to guard that flag, but we all thought that it was 1-0 at some point, but unfortunately not. None of my allies are guarding the flags, which is great. Appreciate it, guys. Really glad that you guys don't want to guard flags. How is... Alright, sure. My allies completely sold this match. My allies completely sold this match. They were pushing way too hard for no reason. Yeah, these guys sold way too hard. I wish when, instead of attacking, it was when attacked for skill 1 cooldown on Egghead Sanji. You know what? Why not? For the remainder of this stream, we'll do Egghead Sanji and Shanks. We'll do Sanji. Yeah, couldn't guard flags. Not when I'm being double teamed. First loss after 1 hour. Well, that's what happens when you lose the one game that you played today, Pulse. I have a 100% loss record, Pulse. I have a reason to be deflated. Or defeated. I'm sure everyone is sitting here like, don't you know that the buffs are tomorrow? Why are you using blue sharks now? Does this guy not realize that the buffs are tomorrow? Nope, I don't realize. I never realized it. I thought that the buffs were already out. I'ma judge this man like the buffs are already out, dude. Alright, I thought that I dodged that, but sure. Let's try this again. It aimed for Nus. Alright. Looking good so far. Nah, if it didn't turn around to Nus, then I would have been fine there. Get treasure, yeah, wish I could, dude. How'd that miss? Alright, I'm gonna be real. Sanji is looking like the best buff here. Sanji's buffs might actually cook. I'm gonna be real. Sanji's buffs might actually cook. Sanji's buffs might actually cook. Your goat on top, even Haruka can't mess him up. True. You're right. If even I can't mess him up, then there's no way Tanapi can mess him up, dude. If I can't mess him up, then there's no way Tanapi can mess him up, dude. Did Shanks get Hockey State after PD? No. Precise. He only gets it from his skill, I believe. I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't from PD. I think Zoro's buffs are the biggest improvement, but yes, Sanji will be the best overall. We'll see. Oh, it's only after counter. But there was something else, right? Like, if he takes... No, it was something else, right? It wasn't just a successful counter. There was something else. I know that Film Red Shanks gets it off PD, but... Blue Shanks, like, I believe it was something else as well. Like, if he takes damage from, oh yeah, it was if he takes damage from someone that, that changes element, he also gets a state. Yeah. Something like that. I'll go back and look at it again. But it was something like that. When changing color attacks him, he has an attack debuff. Oh, okay. Then I don't know. It was something. There was another way for him to get his red-haired hockey state. I remember that. I used the wrong skill, by the way. this? Nuss. Damn. I didn't think that he would do that much. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't think that he was gonna do that much damage. I didn't see Zoro-Sanji. Okay. Alright. I'm a Shanks might cook. I don't know about that, but I'll try. I mean, he tries, right? I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to. I am 1% more on the side of people saying Zoro-Sanji might be too much. Seeing what they do to the units that are getting their buffs, ever so slightly moving over to that side of Zoro-Sanji might, they might be annoying. They're starting to piss me off. I know that's my reasoning for why I don't really care as much, Pulse, is because most attacker EXs are too much. Most attacker EXs are too much. That's my reasoning for why I'm not as against Zoro-Sanji. But I will admit that match made me a like 1% move towards the other side. So I'm like 90. I'm like 79% on the bandwagon that Zoro-Sanji's not that bad. I was 80, now I'm 79%. Yeah, but they will be counted properly, Takoyaki. I have full confidence that they are going to be countered properly, Takoyaki. That's the thing. Kizaru was countered. Every attacker that has ever released has been countered properly, Takoyaki. Every single attacker that has been released has been countered properly. There, you can't name a single one that wasn't countered properly. Takoyaki makes it very well. You have more faith than me? Well, I have faith that they know what they're doing when they're countering attackers. When they're countering defenders and runners, they have no idea what they're doing. But attackers, they know what they're doing. With a name like that, how could I not? I was not paying attention at all, dude. Yeah. I feel like I'm just getting heavily, I'm just getting heavily allied, is my thing. I did dodge, but I guess lag, because he clearly should not have been able to hit me from there. There should at least, I should have been able to dodge that for sure. Your allies are heavy. Carrying them seems like it. Oh, thanks, Nus. My favorite unit, Nuzguro. Yep. I had a barrier. What do you mean in red-haired state 2? He only ignores 1 HP in red-haired state. That's it. He only ignores HP in, or 1 HP in red-haired state. You also think they're overhated because of how easy they are to use? For me, it's just I've lived through the 2nd anniversary, Ivan. I have lived through the meta when one-shotting everyone was normalized into the game, and attackers just, from then forward, just, like, were able to just one-shot everyone without any questions asked. So for me, this is, like, normal attacker behavior from my end. That's just what I think, dude. Why Kizaru was a problem? Or Garb? Kizaru was not a problem. Kizaru was not a problem, neither was Garb. They were both perfectly fine. They were countered almost immediately. Not for you. I didn't even use them. They weren't a problem because there were many units that actually survived them. It's just you had to change the way that you played. Garb was extremely weak at the beginning of the game. A buffed Garb, just like a buffed Zoji, can one-shot everyone. But that doesn't mean that every Garb is good. 90% of Garbs that I played with always died in the first 30 seconds of the match because they were too confident. Garp was perfectly fine. Kizaru, again, I don't believe that he was that big of a deal. I feel like people overreacted way too much on Kizaru. Because they just didn't like the fact that they had to change the way that they play the game. The mobility was insane, but, like, we already had, like, attackers and runners that, like, had mobility as well. It's just that he was able to target every flag. Kizaru was a big deal at first, yeah, for like a week. He was countered immediately. He was gradually countered, though. He was countered immediately by He was countered immediately by Anamaki and Fuji. And then again by Egghead Nami and Usal. I feel like they dealt with Kizaru perfectly. Why is Zoro Sanji alright? Because we haven't seen how they're going to counter them yet. Hairudin and Kuros were more of a miss. Kuros I still don't think is a miss, but Hairudin definitely was a miss. But I don't believe that they're going to leave the game this way. I don't see no one crying about Zoro Sanji. I have seen plethora of people crying, BMB. I have seen nothing but tears about Zoro Sanji. I am the one trying to defend them. I am the one trying to defend their honor, dude. BMB, you clearly haven't been here for the past couple of streams because there has been nothing but tears shed about Zoro Sanji. Not compared to Kizaru Garp. I think he has almost as much as Kizaru did. I really do. I do believe that he has almost as much as the hate that Kizaru did, dude. No way? Dude, I have seen multiple tears shed every single stream for Zoro Sanji. I think for the past, like, at least for the past week or two, I have had to defend Zoro Sanji more than I've been defending Kizaru. You don't see other streams? I understand your side. Yeah, I only see my stream, that's the problem. And I see the JP side as well, a little bit. That Griffin Slash was clutch. I don't see other streams, I don't see what other streamers say, and I definitely don't see any hatred towards them on the JP side. From what I've seen. I've seen a lot of hatred towards Nus and G5 on the JP side. I haven't seen the hatred towards Zoro Sanji. So I will say there that Kizaru's probably hated more. But I don't know, Ichimaru might be able to tell me if I'm wrong. But I personally have not seen that much hatred towards Zoro Sanji on the JP side. It's recency bias though as well. Give it another month and people decide how they feel. I do feel like a lot of people were shedding tears over Kizaru very early. Be it Japanese are not crybabies. That's true. That is true. The global fan base are crybabies. You are pretty much correct there. Maybe, like, if I watched more global YouTubers, then I'd be able to see what the difference there. But from my perspective, just in my streams, BMV, I've had to defend Zoro Sanji quite a lot. Garp, oh, there were oceans for Garp, dude. There were oceans for Garp. Kizaru, of course. Nas, of course. Nothing for G5. Zoro Sanji, I can see it, but obviously I can't. I don't know about other YouTubers and stuff. My thing is that clearly Soul struggled in using Lulu in the very beginning. He knew that was coming. He knew that was coming. Thank you for coming outside the flag. Damn. Hello? You know what, Shanks? I'll give it to you. You have tanked quite a lot lately. You know what? I'll give Shanks his dues. He actually tanked quite a bit here. Alright. The most chill player in JP is Yuki and Red. Red, I feel like... I feel like Red has gotten to the point where he started not being so chill. He's been raging quite a bit in his live stream lately, but it's like funny rage. It's like my rage, funny rage, not bad rage. Lucci's on the tier with Chopper and Kubo. Ivan, I will say give it at least until the next EX. See how Lucci looks after the next EX, and then we can say that he is on the same level as Chopper or Kubo. Because when the meta changes, then you really see which units have been designed well and which units were designed poorly. That's really how I feel about that. Yuti has 400 more hyper boost, but he can play like a new player. But he plays like a new player. I haven't seen Yuti, but yeah, I do watch his Red's live streams. They are pretty funny, I will admit. Especially his Lucci live stream, Ichimaru. I don't know if you saw Red's Lucci live stream when he first pulled Lucci, because he actually pulled Lucci late because he wasn't like recording at the time. I think he was busy. And when he pulled Lucci, he was getting clapped left and right. He literally could not use Lucci properly. It was hilarious. He feels more like an egghead Jinbei than as fundamentally broken as Kubo and Chopper. I agree with that, Wilfred, right now. Right now, I do think that he's good, but I do have a feeling that the next meta he might not be as good in the next meta. But we'll have to wait and see, of course. Natanapi gave a nice buff to Whitebeard. Why? Because I feel like you have to wait. Thank you, BB, for not capping the flag, you freaking dumbass. First of all. Second of all. Thanks, BB, for not capping the flag, you freaking dumbass. What am I supposed to do from here? Help. Yeah, wish I could, dude. Well, I don't think that I should have been hit by that. I think I did dodge, but sure. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way. We're gonna win this game. Either way, we were never gonna win. Yep, defender one-shotting a max defense defender. By the way, War Prince, I just want to remind everyone that Sanji will still be one-shotted by Nusk, even just like he did just then, if he steps outside the flag. That's not going to change after the buffs. Sanji will still be one-shotted. Yeah, Shanks is going to be cooked, Yvonne. He is. We already know he is. Yeah, the Sanji's normals are pretty good. I don't know why people were saying that they're heavy. I honestly think that they're pretty good, looking at them now. I think his normals are actually pretty good. Because obviously they're not multi-hit. Back to S+ we go. We'll see. It happens, it happens. Why is your OpenBR not opening? Probably because you got banned for sucking too much, dude. Even Red Rock not having extra wall damage. Extra wall damage meant Whitebeard just walled him off permanently. Exactly, War Prince. I don't know why people tried to tell me that Whitebeard did well against Red Rock, and I kept telling them that it's not true. Whitebeard can easily guard from him, but people just would not believe me. Damn, that sucks. I guess the boost 4G5 and I didn't have any defense whatsoever, so I can't really do much about that. I know I should probably... Yeah, but you need to cap this flag before Lucci comes back, bro. I just wanted to help you get the flag before Lucci comes back, dude. Why is everyone here, by the way? But clearly there's no maintenance, Inferno, so I don't know what maintenance you've been getting, dude. Not again. Nice. whenever we talk about these toxic characters, it's important to remember that Zoji counts all of them together. That's why I'll always excuse Zoji, because they needed to be that broken. I agree. I do agree with that. Zoji was 100% necessary to break this freaking defender curse that we have in the game right now, and the Gear 5 curse. Gear 5, and, well, obviously he doesn't really deal with G5, but the defender curse had to be broken. We had to take this away from a defender meta, which currently it was just too much of a defender meta. The defenders were just way too strong. That is why, again, I will repeat, is this a road to S- Livestream? No, it's not. It's a road to, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get deranked, so I think it's fine. Everyone's just overreacting over the fact that I'm losing quite a bit. As long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters though. But we're winning, at the very least, sometimes. I wish you could farm achievements in casual. What do you mean I need to get to 5,000 score using only Rebecca? You can. What do you mean, Takoyaki? That... Oh, right, no, those don't count. Yeah, that's true. The character achievements, they don't count. Holy score? What do you mean? I've been in the same place since the beginning of, like, the season reset. What do you mean, Cian? I feel like you're overreacting. You are overreacting a lot. I was in Legend rank last season, dude. I know how to get there, bruh. Let me tell you something. When I was farming Hyruddin's freaking title, I was at 2,000 points for about a week at least. For about a week at least, I was stuck at 2,000 points, and I still made my way to 15k. After I stopped using that bitch-ass Hyruddin. But I still made my way to 15k, so you best believe that tomorrow, when these boys get their buffs, I'ma make my way to 20k, dude. Just watch. You best believe that I'ma make my way to 20k without Hyruddin, dude. S- player reacting. They're decent for sure. You were mastering Diddy Bear and now you got 200 score. Diddy Bear's actually very good. I was using him before as well. Like 3 seasons ago. Diddy Bear's good. For sure. You know who Diddy Bear is. Y'all know who Diddy Bear is. I really wish Judge would have gone and guarded that flag, but I guess it's fine. God damn, and people say that Zoji is a problem, as Gear 5 just wiped him off the face of the earth. And people want to say that Zoji was a problem, dude. People want to tell me that Zoji was a problem. I wish they would have given Sanji skill 1 damage reflections. They didn't they? He does 80%, doesn't he? He does have damage reflection. And he does now as well. He has 80%, doesn't he? Bro, someone save me from this bloody horse, dude. Someone save me from this bloody horse. He ruins all of my days, dude. Bro, you cannot have fun in this game while this bitch exists. There is no way to have fun in this game while this bitch exists, dude. We need another attacker. Nah, I don't even care. We need another. It's damage reduction. No, it's damage reflection, I believe, Strives. Let me double check. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it was damage reflection. Because it was 80% of the damage that you're dealt. So I'm pretty sure it was damage reflection. This match is fair and balanced. Yeah, it would be nice if there wasn't any Nazuro in the game, Takoyaki. I don't care what anyone says, I want another Zoro-Sanji. I want another Zoro-Sanji. That's all I care about. I just want another Zoro-Sanji. Everyone can cry tears. They can cry tears, they can cry freaking rivers, oceans, freaking worlds. I don't even care, dude. I need another Zoro-Sanji, dude. I need another one. Give me another blue attacker that just wipes Nuss off the face of the earth. That's all I want. All I want for Christmas is Zoro-Sanji. With more Zoro than Sanji, because Sanji's so fast. Okay, so he does have reduced damage. Oh, it was recover 70% of damage received. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, I was wrong. He doesn't have reflection. Yeah, you're right. I saw that. I wasn't remembering this part of the trait as doing that damage, but I guess not. Whoops. Yeah, he doesn't have it. That's unfortunate. At least he's smoking tobacco, right? He's at least good for that, right? Did you know that S-Bear's Ultra Shock has the same power as Kuba's Booster Shock? I did not know that. I have to admit, I did not know that. Use Egghead Zoro tomorrow, still not. I will use them tomorrow, for sure. Why buff Blue Shanks? Because you all asked for Green Shanks. You guys were all asking for Green Shanks, so they turned Blue Shanks into Green Shanks. They didn't want to put a green unit into the meta because Nazjuro still exists. Masbro. Nazjuro is still in the game, so they don't want to bring Green Shanks into the meta because then everyone's gonna cry because he'll get one-shot by Nazjuro. So they said, what could we do to bring Green Shanks into the meta, but also not have him get one-shot by Nazjuro? Make him blue. So that's what they did. They made him blue. I don't know what there is to complain about. They made Green Shanks blue. It's literally what everyone asked for. Why didn't they buff Prime Rayleigh? Because Prime Rayleigh sucks ass, dude. Prime Rayleigh has never been good since like 2022, dude. Thank you, Ichimaru. My logic is flawless. No! God damn it, I knew you were gonna do that, you freaking bitch. Oh, come on. I'll hit you before you hit me, my bitch! Oh, how is that not a freaking perfect dodge, bruh? Nah, how is that not a perfect dodge? In what world is that not a perfect dodge? Come on, man. Nah, I got shafted. I got hard shafted, dude. Nah, hell no, bro. I got shafted there. I got so hard shafted, it's not even funny, dude. I got hard shafted. Bro, Shanks, dude, it's no time to be sleeping, my boy. My boy, it's no time to be sleeping, dude. I know your buffs weren't great, but they were good enough, brah. Oh, Lord, just saved my ass, dude. I really wish they would give me perfect dodges here, dude. I 100% think that that should have been a perfect dodge. I 100% think that that should have been a perfect dodge, dude. The Zoji's lagging his ass off. He really is. He really is, dude. Why are there so many Nusses in League right now, is what I really wanted to ask. Why are there so much why is there so much Nuss in League right now? Wait, who's this? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Who's that? Oh, but Egghead Luffy's in here as well, isn't he? Oh, I needed runners. Your attacker. You're a runner. You're a runner, and if I lose Straw Hat Pirates, but we can change that. One sec. No, I just total set medals. Sure, that makes you happy. Admiral, for God's sake, that should make you happy. There's no other Straw Hat Pirate. This guy's not a Straw Hat Pirate, right? Because he's not a pirate yet. Makes sense, dude. I need a runner. A runner Straw Hat Pirate. Boost, like, who's boosted would be good. Red would be even better. That'll lower support on it. That's okay. 3%. I'm not worried about it. I wipe my shoes with 3%, dude. The bold army is never extinct and keeps on coming. That's why I want another Zoro Santi, dude. Whitebeard and Zoro in the same team? Nah. Nah, we're doing buffs, dude. We're doing buffs. Okay. We're using the buff characters, dude. That's what we're doing. We're using the buff. Oh, actually, I didn't change their medals. You know what? That's all Hawkeye's fault. You know what? That is 100% Hawkeye's fault. I didn't change their medals. And it's all Hawkeye's fault, dude. Hawkeye, why'd you make me do that? You made me click run when I didn't even change their medals yet. God damn it, Hawkeye, dude. Did you know that there's filters? Nope. Look, Whitebeard's in the team. Are you happy now, Hawkeye? You maybe used the wrong medals and now Whitebeard's in the team. You should be happy, right? Let's see these goated medals. Goated. Goated. No one will complain. That's goated. There's no way anyone will complain, dude. 28k HP. My bro is living. He's living. Should I grab the first flag just to prove a point? Should I grab the first flag just to prove a point? What we were discussing yesterday about runners grabbing the first flag. Should I do it? I'm not a bitch. If I was Nerd would have done it. But not me, dude. I forgot it doesn't go through walls yet. I forgot that it doesn't go through walls yet. He hasn't been buffed yet. It doesn't go through walls yet. It doesn't go through walls yet. I forgot that it doesn't go through walls yet. Again, we really need to stop startup cooldowns, dude. Startup cooldowns are so horrible for the game. Goddamn players, dude. Ah, it's damn. Should have capped the front flag. Not a bitch, dude. Mama ain't raised no bitch, dude. Bruh, he lived. That's actually crazy. He actually lived. He actually lived, bro. Dude, now that he's gotten his buff, that would have killed him. Damn, Hockey State ran out. It doesn't have Warlords. I don't have Warlords on this, so the Hockey State ran out. Wow, Ichimaru, you actually were right. Ichimaru, you were right. Bro, who needs medals, dude? Who needs medals these days? Bro, you don't need medals, dude. You don't need medals. All you need to do is have some goddamn balls, dude. All you have to do is have some cojones. Ese. Alright, Zoro. I believe I can entrust you with the Dofi medals. Luffy, I can entrust you with the Big Mom medals. Yeah. Yeah, more caps than the enemy G5 combined. Zoro's hockey around his sword looks so cool. It's been so long since you played with him. Well, now you can. Now you can. If he can win the last game, RT, then he can win after his buffs. If he can win the last game, he can win after his buffs. Uma loses his startup cooldown from the second respawn onwards. Startup cooldowns just need to be removed in general. They need to remove them. It's so unnecessary for the game now. The game, like, we're not in freaking 2024 anymore. We don't need startup cooldowns. The game has evolved to a point where we don't need that shit anymore. If he's not gonna go with a defender, then I'm gonna take the first flag. Just saying. Nuss, I'm taking the first flag. Nah, I don't care about Nuss. I'm taking the first flag. My buffs will run out before I can even get to another flag, but I don't care. I'm not letting Nuss get that flag. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, Nuss. Nah, don't do it, dude. Don't do it. You're a bitch if you take the first flag, Nuss. You're a bitch if you take the first flag, Nuss. Shanks, you're a bitch. Yep, Shanks bitch confirmed. You didn't even need to have him have the boss. That doesn't give him his... Yep, no. No status. No one's guarding the flag. Good job, Nus. Nus, good job, man. You're doing great. You are doing great, dude. Oh, I tried. Good job, Nus. You had 3 flags, but who needs 3 flags when you have Nus, right? Who needs 3 flags when you have Nus, right? Guard treasure! Yeah, wish Nuz did that, dude. I kind of wish that Nuz did that too, dude. I kind of wish that Nuz did that too. You know, if Nuz like actually guarded flags, then we wouldn't be in this position. But you know, you can't always hope for Nuzduros to guard flags, dude. They're not defenders. Okay, sure. That definitely hit me. You got it. 100% that hit me. Get treasure. Yeah, I'm trying to, dude. I've been trying to for a while now. How did that not count as a, I should have been able to get that flag, by the way, but again, if Nus had just guarded the flag, get treasure, I did. I literally did. What do you mean by get treasure? I did. Did you guys guard it? No, but I got the treasure. Yeah, but like, it still hits, right? It should still be giving him his freaking King of Hell stage, shouldn't it, Pulse? The attacks are connecting, it's just it's not giving me my freaking King of Hell stage. I don't know, I've seen it count without damage many times. I've seen people get their freaking state when I'm down, Pulse. Are you? That's bullshit. I did not think that he was gonna... I can kill Suzanne, I'm sure. Well, if he actually faced towards Kuzan, then I might have had a chance. Would have been nice if he could actually face Kuzan, but it's alright, dude. We're still cooking. It's alright, we can still cook. It's fine. We're living. Listen, sometimes in life, all you need is alright, well, I tried. Guys, please ignore that. Don't spam get more combos, freaking dumbass. Damn. But that's okay. GG's. GG's. GG's surprising. If he's watching the stream, he's probably gonna come in here just to say, you did amazing, Haruka, dude. You played so well. You deserved MVP, man. And I would appreciate that. Alright, I'll play one more and then I'll call it a day here. Teach me, Haruka Sensei. Alright, we'll go PNG mode, Ivan, and I'll teach you how to play. I'll teach you how to play in PNG.
We just need to make attack. Open my deck. That they can punch to the little dragon. Or Zoro-san hit me with the skill. Because Zoro is Nurse and Zoro. So Zoro-Joy, that's okay. We can come back as easy and come back again. I did damage big cup, but big cup. Okay. Zoro-san, trying to, I thought that was my Zoro-san again. Oh. Alright, but what do you think next to black? Expecting that? I think okay. What do you think on the black? Yeah, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? Yeah, what are you gonna do now? No. Yeah, PNG right here. PNG right here. Freaking fish. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? You did. Get closer to the mic. On pretty close to the mic, I must say. I'm turning a little bit Australian. Not doing as much of a PNG job as I thought I would. That's Good day. It's your white dude real quick.
Alright. I can't bother to do something longer. Bro's trolling? I mean, I'm trying my best. That's what you want me to do. I'm trying, dude. Bro, there's someone here. I can't see him. I can't see him, but I know he's here. I can see that someone is here, dude. Where is he? Where is he? I got him. Where is he? Bring your ass here. I got you, bro. Okay. Yeah, no, now it's time for me to end. Nah, I know that there's someone here. I know someone's there, dude. They have 5 people on the map. No, they don't. I don't know what happened to that other person. Number 1 seller? How? How? I got 3K, dude. That's pretty decent for 3 minutes. I got 1K per minute. No matter who I was running, we would not have been able to win that match. Even if I was running Zoro Sanji, we would not have won that match. I could literally have killed the entire enemy team and we still wouldn't have won that match. Guarantee you. Anyways. We have our team set for when the buffs come out. And then, like I said, you'll see another 0 in between here. Once these buffs come out, you guys are going to see a 0 in between here. And then you won't be laughing anymore, huh? Yeah. At least my score is positive today, that's true. I didn't get D ranked, so it's a positive, I guess. For once. Did I miss Ace? Does anyone want to answer that question for me? Guess? Anyone want to take a guess? Did I miss Ace? Let's leave that answer open-ended, because I don't want to hurt Ace's feelings. So I'll leave it open-ended. Nezjuro will bend you over. Nezjuro can't do shit when I'm using Kobe, bro. Nezjuro will be the one bending over when I'm using Kobe, bro. I don't think Madara Uchiha knows this, but Nezjuro is literally the worst unit in the game by far. Literally everyone can kill Nezjuro. Keep your peak profile. I don't even remember what your IGN is. If I can be honest, Nah, I have to end. What is your profile name, Ivan? I don't remember. Say his name. Zeke and Fog King. Okay. Well, do I even have you on my friends list for the first of all? I don't know if I do or not. Shut up, nerd. It's not this one, right? It's not this one, right, Ivan? He was Zeke, right? Or Zeka.
Here we go. Come on.
Leo, oh, Leo in the field with triple Leo medals. Leo Dunata, acceleration, and okay. Okay, I can rate this. Nah, I can rate it. I can rate this one, Ivan. I can rate that. Kuzan will take you to Pound Town. Bro, I don't know if you know this, but Kuzan is like back in like 2020s, dude. COVID was around back when Kuzan was in the meta. Madara. I don't know if you know this, but don't check yours. I wasn't going to, Ace. 164, you peasant, dude. Yvonne, dude. This is on my friends list of someone with 164% support on Red. Damn, bro. What a peasant, dude. I'm sorry, dude. This is just too free to play for me. You only play for a year. Nah, dude. This is too free to play for me, dude. I need to clean out my eyes real quick. I'm not doing account reviews, dude. If I was gonna do account reviews, I would look at this bitch-ass account right here. This dumbass account, dude. Look at these. Look at this. This freaking loser over here, dude. 160? Pfft, level 90 Lucci, dude. You can't even get level 100? Look at this trash-ass metal set, dude. Bro, what? Dude, this is so hard. Wait. Bro, dude, what is that? What is this team, bro? What is this team, man? Oh my god. Oh, dude. You want to see a good account? This is a good account right here. See this? This is a good account right here, bro. This is a good account right here, BNB, dude. This is a bro, dude. I mean, come on, guys. This is a good damn account right here, bruh. Bruh, that's a goat account right there, dude. That's a damn good account if I've ever seen one, bruh. You want to see a trash account? Bruh. Bruh, have you seen an account? Oh my god, dude, I want to throw up, bro. Dude, I can't even, dude, I can't. I actually have to close my eyes, dude. I actually have to close my eyes. It's making me sick. This is making me sick for real, dude. I feel horrible just looking at it. You want to see more trash? Look at this trash-ass account right here. Garbage, dude. Bro, why are you using Egghead Zoro, dude? You acting like he's good, bro? You acting like he's freaking good? Why are you using this dumbass anyways? This buff doesn't come out till tomorrow. Why the hell are you using him? You freaking dumbass. Stop using this character. His buff comes out tomorrow. God. Goddamn Hawkeye, dude. Who even let him into freaking Worst Fleet? I didn't even see Ace. Ace, I haven't seen you. Do I even have you on my friends list? Oh, I do. Still, he hasn't reset his rank. Just want to point that out. Okay, alright. Alright, guys. Alright, we need to have a conversation. Alright, guys. Now, we need to have a conversation here. Guys. What is this? What is this? What is this? Bro, he's actually hacking. Dude, this person, whoever this is actually hacking. He's actually hacking. Look at this. He's got 20k league score. He has a 20k league score with this team. Now, someone has to report this, dude. Someone has to report it. He didn't even put medals on his characters. He doesn't even have medals on his characters. He's literally running 122% support. He has 20k in league. Nah, dude, he's hacking. 100% a hacker, guys. Report this guy every time you match with him. Alright. Pulse, what is your IGN? I don't remember what your IGN is, dude. I'll look at Pulse and then I'll end. What is your IGN, Pulse? I don't want to look at your IGN, Madara, dude. You sound like you're a noob anyways. I mean, don't want to say meta abuser, but, you know. No one else to abuse other than meta, dude. Meta abusers. Goddamn nerd. Guys, does anyone Does anyone know Pulse's IGN, dude? Because I actually don't know. Don't know Pulse's IGN, dude. Dude, you don't even, not even just type your in-game name. Just tell me your name, dude.
Here we go. Come on.
What is it? 8, 6. Oh shit. Bro, I feel like you should have put him in the middle just because you can't see like his actual face, but obviously I know that he's not transformed, so you wanted to put him in the middle. It's fine. 161 is I mean, I wish you would have boosted these guys, if I'm being honest. I like, are you struggling for boost 2 orbs? Is that what it is? You struggling on boost 2 orbs? The blue hunter leopard knows no fear. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Give me some time, I'm broke. Bruh, why are you people struggling for boost 2 orbs, bruh? I haven't needed boost 2 orbs for like 6 years, dude. Although I do remember back in the day, when people used the meta of the game used to not have boost 2. We actually used to not boost to our characters because we didn't have enough resources. And then, you know, they started shoving resources down your throat. Tana P is hoarding them all.
Make some noise in here. Oh yeah. Are you ready?
I mean, you want me to lend you some, dude? If you want me to lend you some boost 2 orbs, I can lend you some boost 2 orbs, man. I can lend you some boost 2 orbs. You want some boost 1 orbs? I give you good deal. I give you very good deal. Give you very good deal. You want to sell for black orbs. You give me the black orbs. I give you all the other orbs. Okay? Okay? You give me these orbs. I give you all of these. I give you all of these. You need cola? Cola, dude? Crazy. I still don't have 400, dude. That's crazy. I still don't have 400.
Come on.
Give me some coins, bro. I need those. I've been at 14 million for a while. It's been nice, I have to admit, DMV. It's been nice being at 14 million, dude. It's the only thing that I have to my name is money. You have 20k special boost orbs to book? Then trade me, bro. Trade me, dude. Can we please have a trade feature for resources in this game? Bandai? I will gladly trade resources, dude. I give you 75 bronze 2-star fragments. You give me 250,000 special boost orbs. Level 80 EXs, they're gonna stay that way, dude. These guys are staying at level 80. These two, I have no idea. I don't even know what I want to do with them. Don't even know what I want to do with them. Bro, I'm gonna be done with him soon. That sucks. You should have 100 plus for the time that you play, not gonna lie. 34 is enough. Is it? Is it, dude? Have you not seen these goated stats, dude? Look at these stats, bro. 477 HP, 179 attack, 193 defense, dude. And all it took was like 500,000 like dollars or whatever of resources. Check Yvonne's account. I did. BMV, I did. I don't have his Frog King account on my friends list though. What's your Frog King account? So you should go to BMV's alliance. Okay.
Make some noise in here. Oh yeah. Are you ready? Go.
Where's BMV? Where's BMV? I feel like I paused it. No, I didn't. Where's his? I mean, it's equal at least. Damn, you only have one boost 3. All Kaido. Strongest creature alive is the Dragon King of the Pirates. Doom. Da. Okay. You want to see your trash account? Not really.
Here we go.
Not really, dude. I'm not really interested in looking at those trash accounts. I already see a trash account right here, dude. You can see yours with this alliance. Which one's yours then? You might as well tell me. If I'm already here, then you might as well tell me. First, let me try and find CN. This bitch is in your alliance, BMV, dude. What a trash-ass alliance, dude. Legendary hero, strongest creature, War God, 500 million. I mean, I don't like this. I don't like this map behind your screen. I don't like that at all. 154 is pretty trash, I have to admit. I don't know why Albert is here. He's not even level 100. I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you're here. You have no dark units in your support, so I don't know why you are compensating with dark units. But, you know, I guess it is what it is.
Here we go. Come on.
How come you already reset 2 times, but only Hyper Boost 17? Probably just because he plays a lot. And it was it was harsh OP. I don't like the background. I don't like Reiju, she's doing too much. You need to put a shirt on, Bello Betty. Supreme Pirate, Unrivaled, War God, I love Treasure. Support is trash. I don't know why you have Jinbei on here. Yeah, but Mother, I would need to go and find you where you put your code, dude. That'll be nice. What did Madara put here? I don't think that's a code, right? That's not a code. And I don't know how I'm supposed to find it then.
Here we go. Come on.
It doesn't let me unless it's a code. It doesn't let me unless it's a code, dude. Only time that people see yours. Apparently. Still better than yours, calm down. I mean, you have frickin' Jinbei in your support. I don't want to know if you want to be bragging, dude. I don't know if you want to be bragging while putting Jinbei on your red support, dude. I mean, you know, I've only been playing the game 7 years, and I'm pretty sure that You're not supposed to put Jinbei, blue Jinbei, in your freaking red support, dude. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid to me, dude. Just saying. Haruki is also there? No thanks. I mean, Haruki, is it not trash, dude? Is that not trash? Guys, let's be real for a second. Let's be real for a second, dude. He has blue Jinbei in that support. For red. Tell me why he's there. Give me an explanation. Why is blue Jinbei there? Maybe I'll accept it. Maybe I'll accept it. It's for Warlord tag trash. Do you not have a law? Do you not have any laws? Do you not have any, like, any better Warlords? You got to put Jinbei in there? Yo, Dawn, what's up, dude? You don't have any other warlords that you could fit in there in this in the plethora of warlords for red. In the plethora of red warlords that we have, you don't have any other warlords. It has been a while, Dawn, dude. In this plethora of warlords, you don't have anyone else except for blue Jinbei. No one, not one person except for blue Jinbei that you could have used. No one. Not one person. You got matched with me? Crazy. Was I selling? Probably. Want to see my warlord? I don't know. BMB, I don't want to see your warlord. Was searching for your name on YouTube. Oh, okay. You're gonna talk shit, dude. Yeah. If we match today, you were throwing. You don't have a Straw Hat warlord, which only Jinbei gives. Is Straw Hat even worth the, I'm gonna be honest, is this even worth putting Jinbei on there over the support percentage? Is it worth putting this on here instead of the support, like, rather than the support percentage? Started yesterday. Check your party now. How is this meta? I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good, Dawn. It's it needs work, obviously, because of Nezjuro and what was I looking for? BMZ. It does need work, but it's a decent meta. Guys, I've been here for too long, man. I need to go to sleep. 170.5, dude. Why do you have a 0.5, bro? Seems pretty unbalanced still. You got a free Roger. Yeah, Roger I gave out for free. It is still pretty unbalanced. We need something more that can kill this freaking bold but dumbass, dude. Once this guy is dead in the game, then that's true. The dark one will be better than blue. But I mean, I just, like, for me, Harsh, I don't know if you really need the Straw Hat tag. The 0.5 is in the middle.
Here we go. Come on.
In the middle. I don't get it. All I see is trash. My red warlords is better. BMV. My red warlords is better, dude. My red warlords is better, dude. Just saying. Just saying. Just putting it out there, BMV, dude. Anyways. Why do I only skip your message? I didn't skip your message. I've seen your support, Ace. I literally looked at it on screen. I looked at your support. BB is still decent, and it looks like Kuzan is still meta. I guess Kuzan's meta right now, I guess. BB, I wouldn't say that he's decent. You have to have some pretty good player skill to be able to actually use BB properly. And his counter is still trash. Is that okay? Well, I don't like that you're using Nas, first of all. Ace. Second of all, yes, it's fine. It's very good support, Ace. I just don't like that you're using it on Nas. BB is goated, what do you mean? I mean that you have to have some actual skill to be able to use him, otherwise Kyros is gonna one-shot his bitch ass, dude. Like I said, BNB, you have to have actual skill in the game to use him. Not everyone can use BB. But if you have skill, then yes, BB will be fine, as long as you can turn light. If you can turn light element, then BB will be fine. He does work. If you hit your counters, then yes, he does work. But it's not easy to hit your counter with BB because Kizaru's not in the game anymore. Or shouldn't be, but people are stupid and still use him even though he's ass. Anyways, I am going to call it a day here. So, thank you all for joining. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, buffs coming out tomorrow. They don't look that great. They look like they're going to be pretty mid. But I guess we only get mid buffs nowadays. When does the next EX come? You get a ton of RDs. Probably, I would say, hopefully they will give us a live stream in about a week. Somewhere between this week and next week. Hopefully they will give us a live stream, but I don't know. I guess it's in August, I guess, but we know that we're not getting one in September, so are we going to get 2 in August? Yeah, you can come back tomorrow, Dawn. You'll just see me raging more, but, you know, better than not raging, right? Better than just accepting that you've already lost. Should be 27. I would like to say that as well, Sabuk, but I'm not too sure. Like, this has been really dry, and for them to drop these buffs that are actually, like, kind of mid is actually a big, like, detriment to the game. We've been waiting for these buffs because the game's been kind of dead for the past couple of weeks since, like, Glitchy released, but, yeah, the buffs are mid, so I don't even know how much people are actually going to enjoy them. I feel like people are going to complain about them more, mostly because the game is dead right now, rather than if the game actually had some good content, then people would complain about the buffs less. You think the buffs would be good in your opinion? I don't, Headhunter. I think that they're going to be mid. I don't see any way for Shanks to be able to make, like, Shanks' damage-wise, his damage is not going to change. Headhunter. The thing is, his damage is not going to change. His damage has not been buffed at all, which means that, like, you're not really doing anything with him. He's not killing anyone. I don't see anyone who he can actually kill. So, I don't know about that. Egghead Zoro and Egghead Luffy kind of just became tankier, really, if that's what you want to call it. Shanks can't kill Zoro. It's not happening, DMD. It's not happening. I can tell you already, it's not happening, dude. I don't think that it's possible. His damage has not been buffed in any way. His damage has not been buffed in any way. He's not killing. Sanji is pretty much the same as he is now. He's just a little bit tankier, and his third hit can do more damage. His third hit on his normal. The only problem is most of the time you're not going to use the third hit on Sanji's normal, so that's kind of sucks. I know that, BMV. I know, but he's still not killing. I can tell you already, BMV, he's still not killing. There's no way. He's not killing unless they're already low. Unless one of two things. One, the Zoro Sanjis don't have any stacks, and two, the Zoro Sanjis are on like 10 HP or something. Then he might kill. But I don't think he's gonna kill that often. Egghead Luffy is garbage. The one thing that he needed was nullify status, and they didn't give it to him. So he'll perform the same way that he is now. At the very least, Kizaru's not going to kill Luffy. But besides that, he hasn't changed at all. He's exactly the same. And yeah, that's about it. Egghead Zoro, Egghead Sanji, they both just got a little bit tankier. Egghead Sanji just has the third normal extra damage, but it doesn't really make a difference because no one's going to use his third normal anyways. Shanks, he got Hockey State, I guess. But I don't know how much that actually like is going to help him. I really just don't know how much that's going to help Shanks. I'm going to be honest. Shanks, to me, looks like the worst one. By far. I think he's going to be better than Green G5. Green G5 buff still, to me, is the worst buff that a unit has gotten, just in terms of their impact on the meta. I feel like Green G5 is a good buff, but his impact on the meta is garbage because he came at a very, very bad time. Or his buff didn't give him enough for what he needs right now. And I feel like Shanks is going to be the same. As long as you're a runner, Kizaru cooks your state. Yeah, but like, that's true. That's true, but at least he can live Kizaru. Is the thing. Sorry. At least he can live him. Lucci is gonna cook them all. That's true. Lucci is gonna cook all of them except Sanji. Sanji is kind of like a non-factor, because obviously they're not gonna be fighting each other for the most part. For the most part, you're not gonna be fighting Lucci and Sanji. There's also Whitebeard and King that cook state units. The good thing is the extra support tags. The extra support tags look very nice. I will admit. The extra support tags are very nice. It just depends on how they're done. Which units are in those support tags. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Tomorrow, the number one thing to look forward to is which units are in the support tags. Yeah, of course, it's very good, but the only problem is that none of the people on the tag have Devil Fruits. Except Whitebeard, harsh. Besides Whitebeard, no one else has a Devil Fruit, which could be kind of annoying, but other than that, the new tags look very good. I'm definitely, if Law is on the Great Blade tag, then you're definitely just filling that entire tag full of Law. That's all you're doing. You're just filling it full of Law. Shiryu doesn't have a Supreme Blade. Ace. Shiryu does not have a Supreme Blade. Anyways, I am gonna call it a day here, so thank you all for joining. Really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the stream, please do leave a like and please do subscribe if you'd like to see more content. And yeah, the beginning of the stream was very enjoyable. I liked going through the buffs. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. His sword count, doesn't it? No, because it's not a Supreme Blade or a Great Blade. Ace, I don't think it's a Supreme or a Great. But we'll see. Anyways, I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.